Okay, let's talk about two of the biggest topics in tech right now, AI and quantum computing. They're everywhere, but how do you go from just being curious about them to actually being capable? Well, we're going to explore a platform called AIQNex Labs that's designed to be your guide on that journey. So let's just start with a question I'm sure a lot of us have asked ourselves. How do you even begin to break into the world of artificial intelligence? It feels like this huge, complicated thing, and honestly, just finding a starting point can be pretty overwhelming. And that's exactly the problem we're digging into today. We're going to look at an organization that's trying to be that starting point, that guide, to help you get on your way in the world of AI. So, what is AIQ Next Labs really? Well, at its heart, it's an AI education platform based in Singapore. And they have a really powerful mission to give people the skills they need to thrive, not just survive, but actually succeed in the age of AI. Their entire focus is making this incredibly complex field way more accessible. That's a great mission, for sure. But, how do they actually do it? Let's take a look at the different programs they've put together to make that mission a reality for people. And this is where their approach gets really interesting. They get that there isn't just one single way to learn about AI. So whether you're someone who wants a super intensive boot camp, or you're a business leader who needs a strategic workshop, or maybe you just want a flexible course you can do on your own time, they've basically tailored a path for you. Okay, so let's say you want to be a builder, the person who's actually coding and creating AI systems. For you, they've got the AI Engineering Bootcamp. And it's no joke. It's an intense 8-week deep dive focused completely on hands-on skills in machine learning and data analysis. The goal is simple: get you ready for a career, and fast. But what if you're not a coder? What if you're a leader trying to figure out how to use AI in your company? That's where the business leadership workshops come in. The goal here isn't to turn you into an engineer. It's to give you and your team what they call AI literacy, the knowledge you need to spot opportunities and make smart, strategic decisions to drive innovation. And then there's a path for the curious explorers out there, the self-paced modules. This is perfect if you've got a busy schedule or you just learn better on your own. You can start with the very basics of AI and work your way up to advanced topics, all completely at your own speed. Now, what's really cool is that this goes way beyond just the courses themselves. They've built this whole ecosystem around the learning experience. Let's dig into what that actually means. This is a pretty big shift from how a lot of online learning works, right? So instead of learning all by yourself, they focus on building a community. Instead of just theory, you get free webinars and real-world events. You're not just left with limited support, you get a whole career readiness program, and it's backed up by actual partnerships with companies. And that whole support system is really focused on one thing: getting you a real career outcome. We're talking actual job placement assistance. And for learners in Singapore, it's integrated with official programs like Skills Future Credits. So these aren't just little certificates of completion. They're recognized credentials that are designed to help you move forward professionally. Of course, the real test of any program like this is whether it actually works for people. So let's hear from some of the folks who've actually been through these programs. All right, first up, we have David L. He went through the AI Engineering Bootcamp. And notice the two things he points out: practical skills and industry insights. He even calls the whole thing transformative, which really tells you something about how impactful that hands-on approach must be. Next up, here's a quote from Sophia M., who's coming from that strategic leader perspective. For her, it wasn't about the code, it was about the valuable strategies for actually using AI. And I love her wording here: instrumental in driving our company's innovation. I mean, that points to a direct, real-world impact on the business. And finally, we've got Jason H., who's talking about the self-paced option. He loved the flexibility, of course, but here's the key part. He also says the content was comprehensive. So that's proof that you don't have to give up depth just because you want convenience. Okay, so we've seen the different programs, we've looked at the support system, and we've heard from people who've done it. That really just brings us to the last question. So what do you do now? So the way forward seems pretty straightforward. Step 1. Explore the programs, see which one actually fits what you're trying to do. Step 2, engage with their community. Maybe join a free webinar just to get a feel for things. And step 3, if you still got questions, just reach out and talk to their team directly. So after seeing all these different pathways, the question really comes back around to you. The tools are out there, the resources definitely exist. The only question left is your future in AI just sitting there waiting for you to unlock it?